Welcome to another jam recipe. We are making blueberry raspberry jam today, and we are using loosely using a recipe out of That's My Jam. It's a book of recipes that we got from Love and Oil. If you've watched some of our other videos, you may have seen me talk about it. It's actually 4 books, spring, summer, winter, and fall, and they have different recipes all through it. And it's really nice. We enjoy working with it. Gives you a lot of good ideas. So we are going to loosely follow the recipe. It calls for 18 ounces. This one is 18 ounces of fresh raspberries. So what we're doing is we're doing 18 ounces of blueberries. These are the blueberries. We got them from the Illinois Farm Bureau program. We're a member of that. As a matter of fact, right now we've ordered 20 pounds of blueberries for this year. They're fresh. They come from Michigan, in a refrigerated truck. We go pick them up. Later in August, we'll be able to pick up fresh peaches, which we did as well last year. It's a really nice program. And then in winter, they do a citrus thing, so it's nice. Basically, yesterday, she followed this recipe, sorta. She did a strawberry raspberry. And what we did is we extracted all the seeds using this Weston, which there's a review of this up on our website as well. Then she got about 2 cups of the juice, or whatever you want to call it, that you get once you take out all the seeds. And then, so it was 18 ounces of strawberries, so today it'll be 18 ounces of blueberries, and then whatever we get from this. And then after that, it calls for 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, but since we are adding this juice, we are going to increase that to 1 cup, and then we're using Pomona's Universal Pectin, so we don't have to use as much sugar as you would normally use. She will increase the recipe from 3/4 teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of the pectin, which comes in this packet, and it goes a long way. It seems a little expensive, but it does go a long way. And then this is the calcium water, and this is how you mix it up. You pre-mix this. You can keep it in the refrigerator. It'll keep basically forever. It doesn't really expire, they said. And then we'll use 1 teaspoon of this as well instead of the 3/4 that it calls for. So basically, we added this and increased that by 1/4 of a teaspoon on both of them, and 1/4 of a cup on the granulated sugar. So we're going to extract the seeds from that. Then we're going to cook it all down, add everything in. We'll show you how we do that. And then we're going to can it, and then we'll put it in our basement. We have a lot of canned things down there, nice and cool. I want to try, this is what she made yesterday, where she modified the recipe a little bit. This is the strawberry raspberry, and you can see it's got a really nice consistency to it. And I don't see any seeds. When we extracted, it really did a nice job. And we're going to do the extraction on these today again. So if you didn't watch that, you'll be able to see it today. So it's really nice for spreading. Smells nice. It's very tasty. Not very sweet. Has a little bit of a tartness to it. It's really nice. We're really enjoying this Pomona's Pectin with less sugar, instead of using, I don't know, what would we have used normally, like 2 or 3 cups of sugar?
2 or 3.
Yeah, so we're a third probably of the amount of sugar in
3
this.
or 4, something
maybe
like that.
4.
In a cup, it's 1 cup is equal to 1 cup.
Right, it's 1 to 1. Yeah, it'd be a massive amount of sugar. So this is highly recommended, and it's not sour. It's not. It really has a really nice taste. We've been doing that. So, and anyway. We're going to get to extracting the seeds. You're going to be shocked at how many seeds. And you can also check out, we're also doing a blackberry strawberry. And wait till you see how many seeds are in the blackberries. All right, we'll see you in a minute. It is time to de-seed some raspberries. I mentioned this in another video, but I just wanted to say it again. First time I did this, I put this on and then I tried to attach it. And I think I have found that if you put the clips in and then just kind of fold it over, it seems to be easier if you can keep it in, I should say, I guess. Yeah, there we go. So just hold that on there. You get it, fold it down, and then clip it up. Yep. Okay, so we just got through deseeding the blackberries. We got just slightly over 2.5 cups. Now we're going to do 3 pounds, 11 ounces of raspberries. Now the blackberries we bought at Costco, these raspberries we grew in our garden. We've been collecting handfuls every day, so very tasty. There's quite a few of these that did not make it in when I had to pick, but fortunately Maria picked most of them, so most of them made it into the house. Alright. The odds I can get this in here without spilling them. Okay, let's do some, I think, because we're going to have to push them down a little bit. And we're going to run these through probably 4 times or more, because every time we keep getting more and more. Oh yeah. Okay, a little water coming out because we washed them. I'm pretty happy with this unit. If there was a drawback to it, I mentioned it before, there's a little space behind the screw where whatever you're extracting gets caught. But it's really easy to turn it. It's so much better than that other one that you can use to push. And we don't want to use our KitchenAid mixer anymore for this type of stuff, because the last time we used it for tomatoes, the juice went back in the motor and I had to take it apart and dry it out. Fortunately, it didn't get on the circuit board. It was just kind of laying in there. So we got this, and we got the accessory kit. We did a review on it the other day, and you can see we can deseed pumpkins, berries, as a salsa screen, tomatoes. It comes with a tomato one. Okay, first pass. Oh, that's a lot of seeds over there. We're already at 2 cups, but we're going to get more. I bet we get almost 3 out of this. So we'll take some of this out. And back in it goes. And you'll see how much will come out. It's already coming out, and we just barely started putting it in there. So you definitely need to do your berries more than once. We've, I don't know, maybe 4 times for us has been pretty good, but I don't know how many times before you wouldn't extract anymore. The only other thing I could think is that maybe you could put your hand over the end and apply some pressure to keep it from coming out. More resistance might give you more juice in the last extraction. So I might give that a try, see what happens. That's the worst thing that could happen. I'll just get berry juice all over my hands. Okay, so second pass, we already got more than a half cup more. We're almost up to 3 cups. So that's just in one more pass. And you'll notice every time the amount in the bowl will decrease. Okay, we're doing our last batch for the night. We have blueberries and raspberries. We ended up with about 4.5 cups of raspberries versus 2. So we've doubled the blueberries versus what we started off with. So we have 36 ounces of blueberries and about 4.5 cups of the raspberry mixture that we deseeded. So we have adjusted a little bit what we started with. We're going to use 1.5 cups of sugar, taste it, and see what we think. We're going to double the pectin and double the calcium water because it needs to solidify. But we think that it will be sweet enough with only 50% more sugar. So that's what we're going to go for. So to start with, we're going to do, let's see if I can get this out. Okay, so there's one. Oh yeah. Oh, perfect. 2. And then we can put the rest back. Perfect. So that's good. Alright, so I've rinsed off that to get the powder off of it. Now we're going to mix the I do that. Every time I do this, I forget to shake it. This can be stored more or less indefinitely in the refrigerator. So you can mix up, and this is way more than you need than what comes in it. I only used a small portion of it. So we're going to put 2 teaspoons. And then we're going to mix up the pectin and the sugar good so that it blends and does its thing without clumping or not completely dissolving. You don't want to just dump it into the mix as you're cooking it like you might with a liquid gel. So, and with this, this would normally be 6 to 8 cups of sugar probably, right? Yeah, and we're using 1.5. So we'll taste this at the end as we are canning it. So we'll give you our verdict and whether we've added another 1/2 cup or so of sugar. But for now, again, 1.5 cups. And now we're going to cook it. Okay, here we go. It's done. I think it turned out nice. What time is it? 10:30? 10:08. Oh no, that's a timer. Right? Or
No,
is it
no,
the time?
No.
Oh, it is 10:08. I thought our sleep timer on our phones went off. I heard something beeping earlier. It goes off at 10:30 to tell us to go to bed, and then we just ignore it. We don't pay any attention to it. But it does silence all notifications on our phone, and they're off until 8 in the morning. To just that way we're not bothered by anything. It's nice. I figured that out this year. That's good. Maybe a little more. What do you think?
Just later on.
think it's a good thing that we got the extra jars this time, because there's quite a bit left. Double batch. Now we need to scrape the sides a little bit. Okay. We've had a really good track record, never having a jar go bad on us. Some of them are almost 2 years old now, so we're trying to go through those. But I always clean everything twice at least to get a clean towel to make sure that we're getting everything off. It's probably, other than boiling, I think that might be one of the, see, it keeps, even though you try to keep it clean as you work, some gets on it. The jelly gets everywhere, stains everything it touches, just a little bit. Okay, so this is a double batch. Last time we got 4. This time we got 4 plus 2 and a little more, almost a little more than 2.5 of the taller ones. Okay, so let's start all over again. You got the screws? Yeah, let's just put it in the fridge. Okay. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Save it for when the family comes down. They'll love this. So we can get the jelly out for breakfast every day. Like they all like toast or bread.
No, I will make pancakes, so it's so easy.
Pancakes, biscuits.
Waffles.
Yeah. They will enjoy that. Okay. Alright. Jars are hot, so when I tighten them, I put the jar part in a towel. Should be snug, not like far hard as you can go, but firm. Okay, so we're done. We batched 2 batches tonight. We've been at it all day, so we're very productive today. We got a lot of nice jam to eat and give away. So I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.